Okay, the term flighting golf shots, that's control of the trajectory, how the ball is launching. That's something I always really admired in your wedge play. Talk to me about how you control the trajectory, the flighting of the shots, and why is it so important?
Flighting the golf ball, to me, when I talk about flighting, yes, every now and again there might be a situation where I want to hit a 58-degree wedge up in the air, a lot higher than I normally would. But typically, a solidly struck 58-degree wedge, 59-degree wedge is going to come out with a good enough height, but plenty of spin to stop. If there's one thing I don't ever want to do when I'm on a golf course, is have a golf ball land on a green and come back towards me. In golf, you need to move the ball forward. You don't need it coming back at you. I know it sounds kind of simple and silly, but I want the ball to hit up there and stop rather quickly. I don't want it to spin back too much. That's when it becomes very difficult to control distances. And I've just found that if you can flight your wedges down a bit, you can, first of all, eliminate a ton of backspin, so it's not going to come at you. But secondly, you're going to have a more consistent distance of control because the ball's not shooting up as much and then kind of falling out of the air.
Let me see a couple of those pitching wedges. And,
okay.
and I think for a lot of our viewers at home, you'll be able to see this. I think this ball flight's a little lower than maybe most people might think.
It is, and you know what? Do I give up distance because of it? Well, maybe, but you're only talking a couple of yards. But I gain a lot of control because of that. And so I just set up, and if I can have the golf ball come out of the window I want, and that's fine. That is nearly perfect, that one right there.
Do you ever feel like in your wedge play that you go after one hard? Is there any reason to do that?
The only time I would go really hard at a wedge is when you're kind of in between clubs but downwind, because the wind's going to help eliminate some of that spin. It's going to take a little bit of spin off the golf ball. If you're ever into the wind, you need to really add club, use more club to try to take spin off it that way, hit the golf ball that much softer, and make sure you fly it down. Because typically, as we all know, I'll hit another one here. If I go at this and hit it really hard, it's going to come out 30–40% higher.
Yeah, absolutely.
That for me becomes incredibly difficult to control the distance.